Yo, we all know Shaymin land form and what it can do with the mega evolutions, but what about Shaymin Sky Form? Yo, we are back, guys. We are back. This is the second video, two videos in a row. We're taking a break from streaming. Well, we will be streaming on the weekend, but I'm gonna bring to you guys another episode of Pokemon Duel. Okay. Before we get started, it is the second day of the team match event. I don't even know how we're doing. Let's take a look at how we're doing. Team Espeon, we are in second. Wow, Umbreon is getting destroyed. We might be able to take this from Team Eevee. We might, but there's only one day left. All right. Look at this. I was rocking a poison deck because I wanted to utilize Shaymin because of Shaymin's attacks. Okay, but it is a team match event, and I'm only going to use Espeon. So I've been messing around with this deck in the room matches, but I didn't like it too much. I wasn't having that much success with it yesterday. So I'm going to actually open up these boosters. Maybe we'll get some good because we need to get some points for Team Espeon. 30 points. Our team meter is only at 6, so I'm not going to put any enhancers on it. But anyway, last night I was running this poison deck, and like I said, I wasn't seeing too much success for it. I mean, I only played like I think 3 or 4 games. But after that, I decided, you know what? Look at my background. Look at the mascot. It is Lycanroc. Lycanroc Midnight Form. He looks so cool. So I wanted to compile a deck of Midnight Form Lycanroc. Ooh, I'll take that rare cube because I'll definitely put that into my midnight. Like 8 points? What in the world? Okay, but give me 1 second. I'm actually going to bring up the match with my Lycanroc, okay? 1 second. Alright, guys, we are back, and I just feel out of sync, man. Making videos feels weird. Not streaming, making videos just feels kind of weird. So sorry if I'm fumbling my words again. Anyway, look at my opponent's deck. And the reason why I'm showing this is because I was so intrigued by his deck. But first, we're going to analyze my deck, okay? So like I said, I want to be utilizing Lycanroc. So Lycanroc, I think, is an awesome figure. 50% of that will. Look at 50% of that will. I have the counter, or I have the Stone Edge at 95. And I also rocking the Hardstone. I think it's the Hardstone. Yeah, the Hearthstone, so he gets plus 20. So Lycanroc, sorry, Pokefodder, he hits hard. He hits for 115. I'm trying to get him to 120 once I chain level it all the way, and then the counter. It's just the white is a beast, okay, and then he also has the stealth hit. So I think Lycanroc is very underrated, and he's got a roar. I just think he has such a fantastic will. Haven't been able to actually play that much with him, but I put all my Carbonite into the counter, so my Lycanroc is level 10. I'm also rocking the new. Look at this Terrakion. Look at this new buff Terrakion. Look how huge that Stone Edge is. I mean, I did put Carbonite into it, so he's level 10 as well. And then Regirock. Regirock level 5. I think that 150 is awesome, and I can actually put all of the chains into the Multi-Blast, and that get to 100. Match that, use that with the Hearthstone. That can be hitting for 120 as well. So I think this is a really good figure. The only downfall is that explosion. I mean, if he is next to one of your mons, you're sending your mons and the opponent to the PC. And then I'm kind of rocking a little hybrid Ultra Beast deck. Okay, like I just got the Pheromosa, so I was like, you know what? I have the Pheromosa. I have all the Ultra Beasts. I actually want to put them in a deck because I haven't used Pheromosa. I haven't got to use the Chi, so I kind of just made some sort of like kinda Ultra Beast hybrid deck with the Shaymin. And Shaymin, basically Shaymin's going to allow my Celesteela to be 2 MP. So, but let's take a look at my opponent's deck. So when I played my opponent, I was like, yo, this deck is awesome. So let's just take a look at Shaymin. We're going to talk about him real quick. Just his Steed Flare. If there are any poison or noxious Pokemon, this damage is multiplied by the number of those Pokemon. Okay? And then he also has the Thankfulness. This Pokemon can MP move over non-flying Pokemon while on the field. While this Pokemon is on the field, your MP1 or lower Pokemon on your bench or 2 steps away from this Pokemon get an additional MP. So from the bench, your 1 MP mons get 2, and if they're within 2 steps from Shaymin, they get 2 MP. So my opponent is rocking 2 figures, the Venusaur and the Alolan Grimer, who functions just like Seismitoad, who has the Poison Touch. So if Shaymin's on the field, ideally you want Shaymin right here. You can have your Alolan Grimer and your Venusaur, and it's just they get 2 MP, so it's really good. And he's got the Toxic Croak, and I really like, so I like this poison deck that he's using. kind of similar to the one that you saw that I was using. The good thing is when he has this Venusaur on the board, if you become poisoned, you are -1 MP. So I thought this was a really awesome thought out deck. Hopefully that means that we're going to see more poison decks. But he's got the Gengarite, the Miracle Seed, boom, okay? And so the plates that I'm running, Swap, Double, Max, Goal, and Hardstone. We can interchange those, but let's see how this match unfolds. Sorry for the long intro. Could have brought Shaymin out, but like I wanted to set my deck up, and I wanted him to set his deck up. Otherwise, I would have just moved right here and taken entry point following turn. Good play there. I was gonna try and set up just the the cheese with the Pheromosa. Okay, so risky play here. My opponent does. He attacks here, and he gets the lucky roll. Had I won that roll, or had it been neutral, I would have been able to soar over the Alolan Grammar, and Alolan Grammar would have been GG boys. But he wins the roll, so good for him. I had to move my Terrakion back just in case he decides to make a Gengar, and he doesn't, and he hits the Shadow Sneak. I'm like, okay, that's good. But now I'm poisoned, and now I am -1 MP. And I also moved my Terrakion there because I did not want that Mega coming. He decides to attack my Celesteela, and this is a good play, primarily because Celesteela is a flying type mon, so I cannot surround him the following turn. So I thought that was a brilliant play there. But what I decided to do here, we're going to stop and we're going to talk about it real quick. Because he had decided to advance, I wish it would just stop like right when you stop it. Since my Celesteela is poisoned, I decided to do the Rocket Ride and put Pheromosa right on the entry point. That way I can go for some cheese, but he makes a brilliant play and he goal blocks with his Venusaur. Now there is no way that I can attack and surround this Venusaur with my Pheromosa, because if I do, then I will be surrounded. So I decided to swap spot here, and I go straight after this Gengar because he hasn't Mega yet. I have the favorable roll, but he does have that large purple that it seems like he put all of his Carmonite into, possibly. It looks larger than normal, so I don't know. But he inevitably hits it, and he starts advancing with his Toad, and I'm like, oh, great. Everything, like, the deck that he's running is just straight hacks, and I like it. I thought it was a really cool deck. What do I do here? I max revive. Why do I do this? Oh, I did this just to surround him. I knew if I max revived him, he probably wants to attack me just to poison me, but I think he would forget that I have Pheromosa on the entry point, which he did. So I'm like, cool, now we can get rid of one of these Poison Touch, and now both Poison Touch Mons are definitely off of the board. But he decides to Mega here, and I'm like, what are you going to do? Like, are you just going to attack my Terrakion? There's nowhere you can go. And he does, and I'm like, that's a risky play, my friend. But is it really, though? Is it really, though? Probably not, because that 50% of the will is a winning roll. So I take the entry point here, and I'm like, please just advance with the Shaymin so I can go for the cheese. And, yeah, he attacks my Shaymin. So, unfortunately, my Shaymin does not have a good showcasing here. And then I have to goal block. Who do I goal block with? I'm pretty sure, yeah, because of the explosion. That's why I goal block her. And he moves Shaymin, and I'm like, GG, boys. It is time. I have the Pheromosa. We are getting the blue. I forgot what it's called. But I get the low sweep. And Pokefodder's rule is don't respin, but I'm like, no, we're going for the win. And I get low sweep again. I'm like, are you kidding me? Oh, well, we're still in good shape because now he's forced to cover the goal. He already uses goal block. He has to attack me here. And I have another great shot at hitting the call signal. Yeah, the call signal. And I don't get it. I'm like, are you kidding me? That's fine. I still have another DC. That's why I have DCs in this deck. And we're going to DC. And we're finally going to get the call signal. And we're going to win. And it's GG, boys. So I pull out the DC. I'm like, all right, Pheromosa, don't fail me now. I mean, I know you're on level 4, but it's fine. Okay. What is going on here? Call signal. Let's go. GG, boys. Pheromosa has missed call signal 5 times. 5. Are you kidding me? I was so salty right there. I was like, are you serious right now? But I still have decent figures. Terrakion has the winning roll here, and he gets the Contagious Terror again. And at this point, I'm like, I was actually on my lunch break, so I'm like, this needs to hurry and end because I have to get back to work. But he pulls the Miracle Seed, he adds plus 20, and I'm like, well, I don't know what I'm going to do here. We just need to advance with Terrakion. Terrakion, get the roar, get to push him back. I felt like after I missed those 5 call signals with Pheromosa, I'm like, this is what's going to happen. Terrakion is going to go on a run, and he's going to go straight for the goal. He's going to bulldog everybody, and we're going to win, and that's going to be that. And I was fine. I was like, okay, boom, we took one out. That is fine. Let's go. Pulls a max revive, and I kind of wanted to cycle out here because I thought my Pheromosa was my only win condition, so that is why I just came and attacked, and I expected him to surround me the following turn, but I was like, I do have a great shot of winning, so let's go for the win. I hit the protect, and I'm like, okay, that's fine. He's going to protect me. Let's bring on Pheromosa back on the board. No, he decides to jump over me, and I'm like, all right, well, we're going to get rid of both of you right now. I'm just kidding. I guess I go for... Why do I go for him? And unfortunately, my opponent did not get to show off his Shaymin because the Shaymin was... It would have been nice to see him hit the Seed Flare when I had 3 Mons that were, or 2 Mons that are poisoned. It would have been nice to see the damage. I had to cover goal here, otherwise he would have KO'd me by jumping over me because I am poisoned. Boom. Win this roll. I'm like, alright, Terrakion. Alright, you got this. I know I'm poisoned, but it's possible. It's possible. Boom. Poison jab. Not a thing. Doesn't matter. We plus 15 on him. I'm like, all right, he's going to hit a Shadow Sink. I know it's small, but because I missed those 5 called signals, I deserve this win, right? I'm going to win. And he hits it. I'm like, let's go. Let's go. All we got to do is hit protect now. Now I want you to protect, or if Venusaur hits his Vine Whip, and that's GG, boys. Let's go. I feel completely trolled. Like, this match, I felt so trolled, man. Like, I just really upset here. And he gets the double weight. I'm asleep. I only have 1 plate left. I have to play the Hearthstone, and I'm going to give it to my Lycanroc. And so, I have 2 Mons that are poisoned. And if he hits a Seed Flare, he hits for 140. But he hits the Quick Attack, and I hit the miss. I hit the miss? Like, this is how my RNG has been going the past month. I swear, man. I swear. And then just... feels bad, man. Feels bad, man. But I really do like the deck that my opponent had. So that's why I wanted to show it off. I wanted to show off the Shaymin. Because, like I told you, I've been working on a poison deck with Shaymin. But I think this one is a better one. So I think it's cool. The deck that you guys saw me using, I'm actually going to use it a lot more. I want to just, like I said, I want to fill out Regirock and Lycanroc. But we have 2 more days of the team match event. So I'm going to be rocking my... Espeon deck, so hopefully it's gonna be hard to rip my rating. The next time you see a video from me, I'll probably be 3.1, maybe below 3,000, but hopefully we'll have a video of my Espeon deck. All right, so we're gonna cut it there. We're going to cut it there, guys. Until then,